I think this is pretty good, 549.
Again? A bit intense, Andre. You've hired us, so it's best that we choose the angles.
It slips pretty easily sometimes.
What does? Anything else we should be getting?
It's fine. You know, I don't think we're going to be using all of this anyway. My face looks pretty terrible with this pain.
You've been looking at your phone a lot.
Just checking the time. He should have been here by now.
Concerned?
Sure. A bit annoyed too. I mean, he gets this idea, vlogs about it, wants me to be part of the thing, texts me. I mean, shit, you were here.
So guys, as you can see by the title of this video, this is the Uncle Andre vlog. I haven't seen him in a while, so it's pretty exciting. It's very exciting. We are going to reveal him to the camera, reveal him to you guys. And yeah, so right now I'm just waiting, just chilling. I need to text him to get a white cardboard because I want a white top on the table.
The white cardboard. Yeah. I will allow him those little tortures.
Why? And how about the shirt?
Oh, you saw that? Yeah. I've often tried to tell him that memory is a very, very fallible device.
Certainly true.
I know it. Objective reality crashing into subjective perception, it's not dependable. You know, I suppose it's a different story when it's on video, which is why I will allow it. He was instrumental in the creation of one of my happy places.
Which is?
Now, you haven't seen it.
Which is?
What? What? What is it? Oh my god! What is that? What is it, Jayden? Oh. Where's the camera? Is that awesome or what? Jayden, you have the best GoPro out there.
Chest strap.
Yeah!
Right on. Merry Christmas, buddy.
Merry Christmas, buddy.
And you're
Best Christmas ever!
That's very nice.
It is. Unlike the lighting in this room. I mean, I'm sure the clip will come up, since he has been pissed that I've never included it in anything I've done. So, I'm sure it will come up. I will fight him a little bit if it does.
Why is that?
It's in the old idea box. My legacy. You know, the irreplaceable.
That is a real thing.
Yeah, it's a real thing. Get that there. It's old. That's it.
Anything we can see in there now?
You're gonna make me dig up the old tech?
It would be appreciated.
He's coming.
There is time.
You know, I'm gonna tell you what I've told no one else.
Which is what?
We are here with Andre Lalonde.
Hello.
So Andre, what is your favorite GoPro?
We're gonna do this here. Like, you know, I got guys. You know, I called. There's better lighting over there. I mean, like we're doing this on the couch.
Did you get the white cardboard?
No.
Good evening. This is a public service announcement brought to you by Angel Corp. Any reproduction of this film will result in serious injury, such as brain damage, head trauma, and even rectal bleeding. These rules are strictly enforced by Angel Corp. If you should break the copyright laws, Angel Corp will kill you. That's right. If we cannot find anybody to kill you, we will kill you ourselves. The ruler of Angel Corp will come to your home and slit your throat while you sleep. Remember, have a good night and go fuck yourself. Coming to you live from Angel Corp Studios, it's David Fuckerman!
These are real questions, folks. Get that? Thank you. Okay. Now let's Alright. When we're ready. It reads, Dear David, I think Angel Corp is run by a bunch of atheists.
Sound is rolling. Test the mic real quick. Can you touch the mic? Yeah, you're good.
I don't really trust all our viewers.
What viewers?
Good. Okie
Andre, can you tell the fans what is your favorite color?
My favorite color is purple.
So guys, we are here with Andre Lalonde. Andre?
Hello?
Hello, how you doing?
Okay.
Okie dokie.
So, because it's been a long time since we've seen each other, I figured I would get you a gift. It's right up your alley. It's your style, I think. And it's right here. That was handmade.
Bracelet.
And that was handmade. Yes. I got two. So,
Oh.
but, you know.
Well, you know what? I think one. Go a little. There we go. I think it looks good. I think it looks pretty good.
Perfect.
Look at that. Well, for you two, I have also gotten some gifts. Not as sentimental as this. I figured, I am, a university student, so I kind of spent a lot of money on one gift, but the other one was a bit. I've heard your.
You didn't have to do that. Spend money.
It's from me. So, I heard you do love a good lemon meringue pie. Stories of having a face full of pie. Just how much you love eating it. I thought this is just a little small, quick thing that it would be easy. You could just bake it whenever you're hungry. A good sweet treat. So that's for you to keep. Yeah. Also, if you guys don't know, I've known Andre for a while, and I've heard your intense admiration for the band Kiss, especially their song "Rock and Roll All Night." So I personally, contacted the manager of Kiss, and for you, this cost a pretty penny. I got the napkin that the song was written on, the original lyrics to Rock and Roll All Night. So even this costs us a pretty penny, guys. As you can see, this is the first draft of Rock and Roll All Night by the band Kiss. Gene Simmons' handwriting is on here. It was written in the middle of, just out of nowhere. No time was spent in it at all. But it is your favorite song by them, so I thought that this was a very sentimental thing to get you.
I have something else. Okay. I thought, because it's been so long, and I gave you this bracelet, and I don't want people to see me in a very negative light. So, I'd like to recite a sonnet, because I still like Shakespeare. I'd like to recite a sonnet for you.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Here we go. So, which camera here?
There's one camera right there, right down the barrel,
Okay. When in disgrace with fortune in men's eyes, I all alone beweep my outcast state, and trouble deaf heaven with my bootless cries, and look upon myself, and curse my fate, wishing me like to one more rich in hope, featured like him, with friends possessed, desiring this man's art and that man's scope, with what I enjoy most contented least. Yet, in these thoughts, myself almost despising, haply I think on thee. Then my state, like to the lark at break of day arising, from sullen earth sings hymns at heaven's gate. For thy sweet love remembered, such wealth brings, that then I scorn to change my state with kings.
Welcome, Andre.
Yeah, just hold on there. I just want you to know I am going to be in the editing room the whole step of the way. I don't want Final Cut or anything. I just want to have a say.
Okay, that's good. That's fine.
Okay, sure.
Anyways, welcome, Andre.
Thank you.
Thank you for fitting us into your busy schedule.
Could I see that for a second?
Yeah, sure. I mean, my handwriting's a bit bad, but like.
Well, I mean, look at look at this. 2 L's in welcome. You did this before.
I was 9.
Welcome. That doesn't matter. Go ahead. Okay, go ahead though. Go ahead. Yeah.
My questions?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
I'll put this aside,
Sure.
First question. What's your favorite GoPro?
You've asked me that before.
Oh.
Yeah. And well, surprisingly, I still have the very same GoPro I had when you first asked me this question. It is the HE Hero.
Oh yeah, back in 2013.
Correct. I remember the interview. I said something that was. I said
The Horation.
That's right.
Miley Cyrus.
Yeah, Miley Cyrus. I'd like to say. I apologize to Miley Cyrus.
Don't apologize to me. She's right there.
I apologize, Miley. Call me. We'll do lunch.
Call me. Well, what? Is Miley your new celebrity date, not Pat Benatar?
That's tough. No, back then, Pat Benatar. Yes, definitely Pat Benatar. But now I would have to say Claire Danes.
Fair.
There you go.
Fair. Okay, well, next question.
Okay, if that's going to be the quality of your questions there, no, I will give you 5.
5?
Pick your best 5.
I got like 17 here.
Yeah, no, you're going to have to pick the 5 best. Yeah, pick the 5 best.
Okay.
We can't.
Could you give me a second? Or?
Yeah, sure. We can't do 17 questions.
Okay, got it.
I don't.
Yeah, that one's a good one.
Yeah, it's not bad, but yeah.
This one's not good. I kind of see here. Yeah, this one's good.
You're gonna have this, but
I mean, it's
some of those questions.
I'll just use the last question. I don't even know what it is. I'll just take it. Should be something good. Second question. What was your experience working on the Angel Corp series?
Angel Corp was not a series. It was nonsense. We did it, we just got a camera. We figured this is a good idea. We were young. It's it's less than juvenile. I never had creative control. I wanted it. I always wanted it. I mean, I always wanted it. I never got it. Okay, these were not my ideas. I pitched things. It was always poo-pooed. You know, never my ideas. Okay, they didn't see who I was. They didn't see who they were working with. You know, I really did have a vision for it, but it was who I am. But again, and this is a good advice for anybody, like what someone looks like and who somebody is are two very different things. They were working with somebody very special, I always thought, but my ideas got poo-pooed all the time. So
The line you said there, with like was almost like who isn't like who they is. Like, would you care to elaborate that, or?
well, listen, at my age, I can tell you right now, I've grown up with narcissism through and through, like in all of my life. I mean, I've known the queen narcissist of the world. I mean, basically,
Would you like to say who that is?
my mother.
Okay. Next question. This one's a good one. This will kind of, lighten up the mood a bit. So you talked a lot about your father, and you talked about the time. You
Yeah.
know, I know he used to like to go to bars a lot. So I just thought, this adds a little fun quirk, and that would be, where would your father stand pat in blackjack?
My father's dead.
Oh, sorry.
You were there.
2 hours and 23 minutes. Where are we getting to the secondary colors? Just go to a clip.
Maybe.
Next question. Oh, speaking of clips, the clip of me opening the GoPro never made it into your Dre Chronicles. Why?
Well, it's the Dre Chronicles, not the Jayden Chronicles.
Well, I mean, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but like, I feel like I was pretty instrumental to the Dre Chronicles, and it's what made them a success.
Yeah, you were. I mean, you were in a couple of them, I guess. Yeah, you were in a couple of them. Yeah. Let me. I'm going to tell you something about instrumental, just so you know, your guys here. Okay.
Yeah.
Instrumental. You have a GoPro because of me. You started a YouTube channel because of me. Yeah. Yeah, your whole identity is because of me.
Okay, you got me. I mean, we're both into filmmaking.
Yes.
Obviously.
Sure.
Like, whether obviously you're going to tell me that we both pissed standing up. Oh, wait! You can't.
That's nice. Nice. You know, when I got your notes for this, I didn't think I'd be doing this with a goddamn ableist.
I mean, I didn't think I was going to be doing this with an atheist. I mean, have fun using your walker in hell.
That's nice. You know, there's no hell for atheists. And even if there were, Satan is not an ableist and would grant me the ability to walk. Yes, I'm saying you're worse than Satan.
I could say the same for you.
And you would be correct.
Well, that's what we just said. This might seem like a stupid question.
There's no such thing as stupid questions. Just stupid people. Go ahead.
What was your first impression of me?
Well, I had high hopes. I really did. But your mother's a dud. Your brother's a dud. Then you started talking. I knew there was nothing. I was looking into the void. You talk a lot about Stranger Things. You are the Upside Down. I knew my theory was correct when nobody but one soul showed up at your 13th birthday.
Is it because I look gay in the invite?
No, it's because you look like a simpleton.
What does that mean?
Exactly. I might have given you a second shot, despite the incident, just to be there to tell you the truth.
And what was the truth?
That it was the demented fictions of a vulgar child.
Would you care to elaborate more?
No.
So you could rant about all my faults, but when it comes to yours, you're just gonna walk in between the raindrops? I mean, even after the incident, I respected you. Like, I gave you your flowers in an MBO Christmas. In my 10 years on YouTube. Hell, I even paid homage to Angel Corp with Jimmy Fucker.
Again with Angel Corp. All you did was ride my coattails. You copied my worst character. Yeah, you did. I would hate for my legacy to include any semblance of Angel Corp, and especially that character.
David Fuckerman wasn't even mentioned in my video. I created my own character, Jimmy Fucker, again as an homage to you.
An homage? Jesus Christ, you had the same guest! Moreover, everything you think you are, I am. Everything you've ever done is because of me. Even your imagination is my creation. I'll give you some advice. Don't let these masks become your face, because then they would be mine. This has all been a waste of time. Everything you are is a fraud. Ask your next question.
What's your favorite color?
And our next guest from the shithole of Sudbury, Ontario, musical sensation, here to promote his newest single, Oh Mary, Jayden, Rideout.
David!
Hey, buddy.
Pleasure being here. I like the new studio.
Well, you know, we thought we moved pretty fast here, so we thought for our 25th anniversary we'd do something pretty special here.
Well, it's beautiful, you know, because the old studio there just made me feel like I was in my Aunt Jacqueline's basement.
Yeah, well, you know, we could talk about basements all day, but our time here, it's pretty sacrosanct, so, you know, so tell me, you know, life as a musician, you must get a lot of action.
You know, David, quite the opposite there. Sadly, you know, I go to bars every now and then. My new song, Oh Mary, streaming on all platforms, really delves into that. You know, I see a woman, and I can't bring myself to talk to her, and just when I get that courage, she's already with another man. And, you know, just the ones that get away.
You know what they say about the ones who always get away, right? They always do come back, right? Yeah, so there you go. So, you know, moving on there. So what's your favorite color these days? And our next guest from the sewers of Sudbury, Ontario, here to find the love of his life, Benoit.
I want to thank my mommy and daddy for getting me on the show. I'd also have a moment of silence for my best friend, my soulmate, my life partner, my soul partner, Matthew, who died of a seizure. And I have to tell you, David, that when I saw him there, having a seizure is not attractive. So I just knew he didn't have all the answers. I did. I just had to learn to love myself. And that's why I'm here today to find the love of my life, because Matthew was my Tammy.
And our next guest from the septic tank that is Sudbury, Ontario, and who shares a studio right next door here, Jimmy Bucker.
David!
Hey, buddy.
David, a pleasure. It's great to be here.
Great to have you. You know, we've shared the same studio space for years, and this is the first time we've had you here on our little side. What do you think?
You know, I would really love that guitar player of yours.
Dud. Dead.
Well, it's a pleasure being here, Dave. It's a pleasure being here.
It's a pleasure to have you. You know, I thought you were a blonde.
Dud. Dead. Well, the feeling's mutual. The feeling's mutual, David. I just don't want you to get your hopes up, you know, because I'm definitely, you know, not the Yak-Offs. Nowhere near fantastic, and, you know, definitely no Lisette or Annette.
Well, nobody is.
I mean, I'm just Jimmy.
You know, Jimmy, that's really good enough for all of us here, right? I think it's really good enough for all of us. You're welcome, David. You know, the last I heard you were shoving bananas up your ass. Now, would that be frozen?
No, certified organic, unfrozen from the Philippines.
Washed?
No. Let me clarify something here, guys. I know these were actions of my past. I've now moved on to eggplants.
Eggplants, nice. You know, my favorite color, purple.
Yeah.
You know, it's getting really hot in here, so you're wearing your suit jacket, and you know, I'm gonna take off my jacket. It gets pretty hot under these lights here. So yeah, you could all see I'm cheating this. I'm wearing a t-shirt there, but that's okay. Thank you, Jasper. All right, back to it. So, not to throw any shade here, but, you know, same studio space, very similar formats, same guests, and you know, our names are kind of the same. So, let me ask you, is that a Christian name?
Why?
Because I'm an atheist.
Your Christian name's stupid?
Yes.
Okay, well, to answer your question there, David, you know, the similarities between us, they're on purpose, and it's because you were a huge inspiration to me growing up. You know, I think all the faints here could agree that I used to wake up every morning as a kid, grab a bowl of cereal, flip on the TV, surf the channels, and I would land on Angel Corp, and I would see David Fuckerman right there, right in front of my face. And it was just, I would get so mesmerized, and I would pretend that I was them. So much so that I would, you know, push apart the couches, throw a sheet on top of the table, and I would pretend that I was here. Now I am here, and, you know, it means a lot. It means a lot, you know. You made my childhood, David. You did everything for me, and I can honestly say that, you know, everything I am is because of you.
And our very special guest next week and all week, here to regale all of us with the untold history of Sudbury, Ontario. I don't know who'd want a history of that toilet. Jayden! And my next guest! 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 And
Shut
my
up!
next guest! And my
Shut
next guest! And my next guest! And my next guest! And my next guest! And my next guest. It's never going to work.
Just imagine, you've always been the ruler, Andre.
What?
We're here with Andre Lala.
My next guest, Bubba and Lucille Yakov. They have a very strange gift. Seems to have a problem. I guess they don't get much stock shows in Pakistan. No, you don't. Right, yeah, I would crocodiles. You always keep our audience shit chicken. Well, actually, we should go to commercials first. And we're back. We're talking to two very curious people, Lucille and Bubba Yakov. Strange name, but Yakov it is. I don't know if we can say Yakov, but she was dancing with the man. She said, "Don't you understand?
Well, can you tell about your life story a little bit? Did somebody almost die in your family?
yes, Radio Fantastic. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Did it? What's up? Now, what kind of exercise is this? Total body?
I got the spasmodic 2000! Hey!
Fabio, I think they know who I am.
No, they really know. Hey!
Ooh, nice bracelet I see. I have the same one. Our friendship bracelet. Yeah.
There you go. Welcome, Andre. And I gotta tell you, buddy, there's one extra L in welcome. Welcome to one L. Yes, oops.
Well, my last question is, if you could have dated any pop star, who would it be? So with anything.
I could have dated any pop star?
Yes.
Of any decade?
Yeah.
No, I take that back. Pass that in.
That's all I have to say. That was Andre Lalonde Everybody, have a nice day.